Hello and welcome back. My name is Myre and it's time for some breaking Star Citizen news. The new Roadmap Roundup is upon us, and it's a hefty one as it seems as though 4.0 is indeed the next patch on the lineup after 3.23, as Pyro and a slew of other features and content have made their way onto the tracker. Without further ado, let's have a quick look at what features are to come in the next installment of Star Citizen. So first, and probably most notably, is server meshing version 1, which has always been laid down as the key technical hurdle to releasing Pyro and bringing about a persistent universe with multiple star systems. The mission system is also slated for a complete refactor to ensure its compatibility with server meshing. The transit system is also marked for a refactor to allow for buses and shuttles to move across server lines without rotational glitches that we saw during the meshing's first public test. The entire Pyro package is also on deck, as all of Pyro's 6 planets and Pyro 5's 6 moons are also scheduled for release, as well as the many space outposts that we saw debuted at CitizenCon's Pyro Playground. More info on Pyro's infamous solar burst has also been revealed, which is said to travel across the system at 15% the speed of light, which can be avoided by hiding behind large enough objects like planets and perhaps bigger ships and stations. Life support is also making its debut this patch, enabling ships to generate their own breathable atmospheres for the first time, putting one of the final pieces of the room system into place. Now this one is a big one for myself. Engineering, which we have seen parts of through Arena Commander's tests, will be seeing its official version 1 gameplay loop come online with 4.0. With V1 slated to include item degradation, malfunctions, and power management. Experimental mode testing has also shown us that room management and other aspects of this loop may also be included. An entirely new mechanic for charging and draining objects with power using the Multitool is also on the docket, and may perhaps be one way of dealing with component malfunctions. With it will also be the ability to overcharge objects and also remove distortion damage. This is just speculation, but perhaps it might be tied into recharging energy weapon batteries in the future, as this has been a stated mechanic in the past. Alongside this new mechanic are updates to the Multitool, which sounds as though they may be consolidating our 3 Multitool subcomponents that are the mining, cutting, and tractor beam, and raising it up to the standard seen with the military Multitool from Squadron 42's short demo we saw last year, and giving the tool its own integrated UI. 4.0 will also see the Multitool require a battery resource to run for the first time as well, which might be linked to the new charge and drain mechanic. Fire hazards, and the extinguishers with which to tackle them with, will be coming online as well for a few select ships, with my money tying this to the engineering gameplay loop. So I'm expecting things like the Retaliator, things like the Hercules ships, and also the 600i perhaps to also be part of this mix. A long-awaited MFD rework is in our midst as well, using CIG's building blocks technology, including new designs, functionality, and customization options. We'll also see a few ships receive the near final piece of the gold standard vision with reimagined custom HUDs and manufacturer-based visuals. Milk and eggs are coming in one magnificent package, as the Space Cow and its marvelous udder eggs will be making their way onto the PU stage. Further updates to the character customizer are also slated, including more hair and facial hairstyles, as well as piercings. Likely this will also include some longer hair variants such as the ones showcased at CitizenCon. Finally, in ships, the RSI Zeus Mark II Essential class will be touching down alongside the Myre Pulse and Pulse LX, which are already in-game. The Aegis Retaliator will also be entering its first gold standard pass, including the introduction of modular rooms, power relays, and other internal changes. To begin with, the torpedo and cargo rooms will be the first modules for players to utilize, with more on the way. Lastly, general vehicle modularity was given mention, which again reiterates the intention for the Retaliator's modules to be interchanged. Keen eyes may have also noticed a new Argo tractor variant flying about. Here's hoping that it is indeed as modular as the ship is designed to be, with the possibility of changing out the cargo rack for the life raft and cargo container of the older models. As the Argo MPUV or its new tractor variant isn't mentioned here, but we have seen it in-game, who knows what the case may be. Alright, and that's it. Some really big changes here for Star Citizen coming forwards after 3.23. And that's not even including things like the new cargo refactor and the new hangars as well, which are making their way into a 3.23 build coming to us soonish. Okay, That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want more like it, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.